Hi and welcome to Whips, Thoughts and Plans on this lovely summer day with strawberries and sunshine, where I share what sewing, knitting and crafty projects I'm working on. I wish I could sit down and chat with you, but I need to weed the garden path before trees start to grow. Not my favorite task, I would rather do other things, but life is no candy shop, so here we go. I not only chose the white Clyde work pants with the ripped seam in the back to work in it, but also to show you that this is what happens if you overlock raw edges and sew two layers together in one go, in a crucial seam like the one in the back. Be smart and first finish the raw edges, then sew the two pieces together and even top stitch the seam. If then there is still a tear, either your fabric is not strong enough or sizing up could help. Every now and then I come across a thrifted fast fashion piece where I like the fit and style. For this piece, I'm not a fan of the fabric, so I started ripping up the seams of one half of the garment to use it for the clone on a linen fabric. The other half I use as a template to recreate the garment. I managed to cut out almost all pieces before I ran out of the black linen fabric. I need to figure out a way how to finish this. Once done, I do think it can become a versatile piece that I will wear many times, definitely more than 30 times. How about you? Do you wear your garments more than 30 times? I am in my 40s and grew up during a time when 30 wears were probably considered low by most people. But I know I should probably be happy that I still get my hands on fabrics and garments that are washable. Who knows what the future brings? A while ago I purchased this lightweight woven cotton deadstock fabric. I plan to make the sleeveless version of the Noella blouse. I have made a loosey one piece from Sew Swimmingly in the past. But since I have a long torso, the straps hurt a bit on the shoulder, even though I added a vertical under bust strap. Also, I prefer the blue-green fabric, and I never wore the green one out, even though it was supposed to be reversible. I will replace the inner layer with a mesh, because I don't need the reversibility anymore. Unfortunately, Sew Swimmingly is out of business, but there is still a YouTube video tutorial that I can link down in the description, so you can at least hack another pattern in case the original is not available anymore. For the vest clair from Mochi knits, I am using a mint green yarn from Save the Yarn, an online store with a store in Basel. In the past, I had some challenges with plant-based yarns in general because the neckline, underarm or sleeve grew a lot with wearing. The reason for this might be that plant-based yarn does not have the ability to bounce back and keep the shape as wool does. This tank grew so much, so I now cannot wear it without a sports bra underneath because the armhole and the neckline are just becoming too big. The one I have is a deadstock. I don't have much, and it's 75% cotton and 25% linen. For this vest, I'm knitting a size S instead of M. It looks tiny now, but this time I truly hope it grows a bit. Unfortunately, tops with sleeves always leave me with sweat stains that discolor the yarn. So unless the sleeves and top are very oversized, like the Cumulus sweater that grew a ton, I only knit sleeveless tops at the moment. I'm making an exception if the yarn is undyed, like this cotton on a cone from Save the Yarn. I have a lot and I started swatching for the crochet granny stitch Tropez sweater. I would be lying if I told you this weeding went smoothly. At 30 degrees Celsius with super dry soil, I managed to get done about 2 square meters of weeding before the sun burned down on the ground again. So I decided to wait for a bit of rain next week to finish the task. There is one bit of painting I managed to do, a little experiment with watercolor and brown ink, hence the smudging. I am left-handed and ink has never been a favorite of mine, even though I love the look of it. It's done from memory, but it reminds me a bit of Marseille, a city in southern France. Wishful thinking, or just itchy feet? At the end of a hot day like this, we enjoy the cool drink and the breathe a little higher up. As always, I leave you with a thank you for watching and hope to see you sometime soon.